Hello again, it's Priscilla Batzell in Spring Hill, Florida at Expression Start Studio Gallery in the backyard, playing with ribbons of paint and trying to make them work out so that they look like an ocean and a sky. And so far we're not doing too bad. It's kind of a rough sea. I'm hoping that the first video was in focus because I'm not sure it was. And I'm just going to keep giving myself some permission to come in here and add a few spirals, because we all know water is not level. And maybe add a little, I like it when the wind catches the water off the waves, although I think I'd like that a little thinner. Just add a little water, a little wind on the water. Because I can. The name of my book on the Amazon link. I never get tired of doing that. It's cool to be an author. I never thought it would happen. Alright, so I've been letting the paint sort of move down over from the beautiful part on the canvas to the edge. I'm focused, so pardon me if I'm quiet. I kind of like this to work out, and I was working on the sky. I like this too. And it's important to keep moving fast for me outside because it's hot where I am now, and it means that the paint will dry quickly. And I have a spot I need to fix up on my edge right there. And now it's fixed. I also have plenty of paint if I want to put some of this. Oh, I left it out. I didn't want to dry that. If I want to let this all flow right down over my edge, I can do that. If I wanted to add some more, I could do that. Wow, we got some beautiful stuff happening there. I remember that I can use my scoop as a tool, and that makes a nice pattern. I like that pattern. Not that what was there wasn't nice too. And I could actually put a little spiral on the front of each of those and make them into a wave. I like experimenting with the accidental aspect and bending it to my will. That is an awesome ocean. I really, really like that. I feel a little bad about whatever that was. It went away. I'm just too focused on this right now. But I hadn't torched, and we do torch to help get rid of the bubbles in the paint. I think that one's got to be a wave. Do they all have to be waves? They could be. I don't think it's hurting anything. Yeah, I like an ocean full of waves. Not, well, I'm in a boat, but to look at. See if I can pull a few more breezy wind off the water marks into the white while we still have the white being wet. And I'm liking what my paint did dripping down over the edge. Worked out really perfectly. I have a nice pattern over there. Not sure I have one over here. I sort of do. I can do the same exact thing right here. Just let it drip right down over the edge. And there's a nice pattern on part of it already for sure. And I kind of want to cover that. I'm going to drop my chain in my bucket and cover my green paint because I might want to use that in a minute to finish. I have to decide what to do with that sky while I still have time. I'm very tempted to go ahead and drop some blue in there, but I want it to be a light blue. And it occurs to me that I made some light blue and then I darkened it up. That's dark. I'll be back in a minute. I'm just perusing the colors over here. Okay, this is a lilac, and that's going to be okay. That is, I'm not sure that's going to be okay. I have a super long piece of chain in my hand, and I want a shorter one. I also have not been taking good care of my chains. Put your chains in the bucket. Alright, I'm going to try and start with I like that purple. I think I'll be having some more of that. That's a bubble, not a lump, we hope. I've always wanted to see what it would be like to just drag the chain through some white paint with a little bit of colors. A few colors. A little bit of colors, yeah. My articulate nature is not with us right now. I'm sorry about that. I'm trying to blend everything with chain. It occurs to me I did not set my timer. We probably have at least 10 minutes left. I like that purple so much I want to put it up high in the sky. I also want to try and pull this other purple out. I think it would be nice to have a good wet rag handy, and I have one sort of handy. Alright, let's see what this looks like. I probably will like the white area better than the I don't really want to have to redo that. That is a lot of paint on there. Time to wipe it off again. But it's a cool sky. It just makes me want to put some purple over there. And then maybe add a little of this blue just because I can. And there goes my chain. Right into the sandy floor. Good thing I wasn't using all of it. I've still got a nice clean spot. Doesn't have to look like it's real. It can be a fantasy seascape. We're all good with that. I'm going to try and stop and give myself a moment to set the timer, but I don't seem to be being very good at that right now. Clouds are unpredictable at best, so I'm going to take advantage of that and not worry about what I seem to be creating with my many colors. Definitely wanted some more orange. Some very bright orange. I'd like a kind of a neat composition up there, but it's not that bad. I just feel like I'm not able to think about it as long as I would like to. And I keep having to wipe this chain off. But it's still kind of fun, and I want some of that pink. And I want it somewhere else. So I'm going to try that. I'm moving that up there. I don't think I intended on spiraling the whole sky, but it is what it is, and it'll be alright. I could probably swipe through a few things and have some cells pop up, and that would be kind of neat too. I'd like to be able to not have those nubbies at the end, but I think I don't really have much choice. The white is not, I'm not really able to keep the white, but I like that pink a lot. I'm kind of wondering about whether it's necessary to be cohesive, or I should just have fun with my sky colors. But I've been talking about putting some bright orange in there, and that's what I want to do. Where is my bright orange? There's my bright orange. Let's make sure it's coming out. No, of course not. Well, that would be too easy. Alright, so let's do some here. Why am I tempted? I am tempted to just use my skewer to meld some of that. Because I forget sometimes, it's just as easy to make the skewers add spirals. Sorry, it's taking a fair amount of focus to be able to do what I want here. And I think if I had a little more time to think about it, it might be a little different. And we are going to run out of time at some point, because I know me, and I could just keep doing this for quite a while. The timer is a very helpful tool to me often. Yeah, I like that pink. I think some of that would be good down over my edge, because I don't have much decoration over there. I know, it's quiet. You can hear the TV on and the fan blowing and the birds and the chimes clinking a little bit. But I'm not talking much, sorry. So, it's a wild sky, but that's okay. Let's see what we can do about this here. And whether we'd like to have some more of that. I know it's kind of risky, but I gotta go for it. I got a stiff piece of chain right there, and I want a loopy piece. Right over the edge, please. Perfect over there. Maybe just a little more here. I'm getting pretty close to saying thank you for shopping my Teespring. It's below the video. Thank you for checking out my Facebook pages. There's a Shop More button there that'll bring you to my Fine Art America and Pixels.com, and I've been posting stuff there since 2013, and there's some awesome stuff there. I also just recently started a Curios account, which is pretty cool. The pillows are awesome. They go like crazy on Instagram. I have an Instagram and a Pinterest link at the bottom of the description underneath the video, underneath Show More. Those are pretty cool, and that's only happening because the chain is stiff, which is kind of neat. You never know what you're going to get, but you got to go with the flow in order to keep it going. I'm a little nervous about when this video is going to end, so I want to tell you guys whatever I need to tell you, which is I do sell my artwork, so if you want to inquire, please feel free. Just do so on YouTube, and I'll get right back to you. I do give classes at the house. I will be touching up my edges a little bit after this. I have a playlist at the end on the end screens, and it has over 520 videos. If you want to be of assistance to me and you can't do it any other way and you want to help, then give me your thumbs up. It helps my videos placement on YouTube, and the longer that you watch, the better it is for me. That's one of the statistics YouTube keeps good track of, and I get better placement because people watch me longer. So I really appreciate you guys helping me out with that. I want to say thank you again to all the people who've been buying my book. Thank you very much. And that's a wild sky, and that's okay with me. I think I'm going to do a little more of that. That's an iridescent pink from Art Minds. Yes, it's over there. I think I showed you at the beginning of the video. I'm trying to pick and choose where I put my colors. Oftentimes, if the paint is thick, it will meld. I use GAC 800 religiously in all of my paint colors because that guarantees that, as well, for me it works perfectly. It guarantees for me if I leave my paint thick that it dries without cracking. Not good to use the sharp end of that. I don't know why I even tried. One more go with the chain, and I'll look at it and think about it tomorrow if I need to. In the meantime, I'm not unhappy with this at all. It's kind of fun. It's basically a fantasy seascape. And playing with my chain is always a ball. So, I'm going to say, you guys, I love you guys. Thanks for all the great comments. I really, really appreciate them. You make my day all the time. And thank you for everybody who's giving me a thumbs up. I really appreciate that. If you want to subscribe or watch a video, wait for the last 20 seconds of this video, because on the end screens you'll find my website, place to subscribe. Ooh, I've got some touch-up to do, but it's looking pretty good up there. Cool. Just going to use my favorite tool, my thumb. And I'll have some other stuff to touch up on one side or another, because it's a 2-inch edge. But I think I'm pretty happy with how that turned out. And I think you're almost gone. I betcha. Even though I didn't start the timer. I don't know what that is, but it does not belong. We could have little things floating through the air, no problem. My white paint is almost dry, but I managed to get this together in time, which makes me pretty happy. I was going to say, I torch to get rid of the bubbles, and maybe I will, and also to make patterns sometimes. If I don't like this exactly as it is tomorrow, I will fix it. This is Priscilla Batzell in Spring Hill, Florida at Expressionist Art Studio Gallery in the backyard, saying thanks for joining me, guys. Hope to see you again soon, maybe in the next video. Have a good one. Bye for now. Let's make sure you can see everything I can see. Yes, you can. All right. I told you guys I love you, but I'll tell you again. I love you guys. Thank you so much for everything you say and do for me. I so appreciate all of it. Bye now. Priscilla out.